Hey, what's up guys? It's Pixelated Apollo. Thanks for stopping by, and we are back playing Ancient Empires, and joining me in today's live battle, Jackie Fish
Hey, how's it going? I am ready to give my life by your side to survive this.
from Macedon. So yeah, we're doing a bit of a survival battle here. Again, you guys really enjoyed my last survival battle that I did with Alex, so I went ahead and got Jackie Fish on here to try it out, and we're gonna be who's attacking us?
Dacia at the moment, so we try to get it somewhat, correct, like who would actually be fighting Dacias around Macedon. So we thought, have a huge battle, and they have a ridiculous amount of men coming into
Yes.
vision, as we say, as we can see right now. They have this is like one of the biggest battles in Total War I think I've fought in a long, long time.
Yeah, so we have like 6,300. They have more than double, 15,570. That is insane. So we got this really cool hill here, so that should definitely help out.
Yeah, and with the Ancient Empire mob, we're definitely going to have some men in reserve. Obviously, we have pikemen as well, which is going to be really helping us out, keeping the enemy at distance. But eventually, these pikemen aren't going to be able to hold against... I mean, they might be able to, but it's, 15,000 bodies getting thrust into their pikes. It's going to be an interesting battle, to say the least. So should we run through what we actually brought as the Macedonians?
Yeah, sure. I'll just go ahead and real quick show you my army. I've got mostly white shields. They are a pretty solid pike unit. Not the best, but they're pretty solid. And then I have some Thracian military settlers. This is actually my best heavy melee infantry, so it kind of sounds like they'd be bad, like settlers. But yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, like
And
they're
then I
not
have...
trained for fighting. They're just, they're just like farmers or something. Can give
Yeah.
them, but they look pretty crazy, with their special sword like that as well. There's
Yeah.
like a flex, or I can't remember what the sword's called.
Yeah, I
There's
don't
something
remember
like that.
either, but
Begins with
it's
an
something
F.
like that. Something cool. And then I have some allied Cretan archers. These guys are really good. I've got 2 units of ballista, which are climbing the hill as we speak to get in a good position. My general is up on the hill, Squadron, and then I have some sacred squadron. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, this mod will get you like that. Like with the pronunciations, obviously they're quite true to history and stuff like that. And
Yeah, you're so paranoid, and you'll even see words that are easy to pronounce. It's like, what the heck?
and still mess it up. Yeah. So if we look at
Yeah.
my army, I decided to go for a bit more of a royal pikeline, as I saw Apollo got more of a standard, white shield units. I went for more of the elite, the royal guards, as it were, for Macedon. The Agma pikemen, they have really cool red capes as well, and they just look amazing. Really, really cool.
Oh yeah, over there.
Then I have a Peletas unit of pikemen. I've got like 3 of them guys as well. So I'm only actually allowed 3 of the people with red capes. I'm only allowed 3 of them in an army. That's how good they are. And these other guys, I'm allowed 5 of them. So again, they're really, really solid Macedonian pikemen. Then behind that, I have some more Cretan archers. Up on the hill, I have kind of my main spear line, which I want to kind of stick in reserve. We have some pick spearmen.
Oh wow.
And these guys are kind of just going to be up here. I really love their armor as well. I love the purple. Very, very Jackie Fish-esque for sure. Much like my logo. I like that.
The red.
And yeah, we're going to be keeping these guys in reserve because, as you guys know, in this mod, keeping men in reserve is really, really important. Making sure they're not fatigued out is really good. And then finally, on the rest of the hill, I have some skirmishers as well. Just are going to be throwing in some spears. So, oh my god.
Oh my
They're pretty
God.
much, their entire army is coming. I mean, I hope this is their entire army because it's looking pretty scary.
This
sure.
is, yeah.
Oh wow, look at their spear units. They're actually really long spears. They're not like just like I assumed when I was picking these guys that they're
Like
just
short spears?
Yeah, short spears. But no, they're super long.
Wow. Yeah.
So
They
they're
look
not
pretty
going to
cool.
they're not going to be able to go toe to toe with our pikes, but it's not going to be as bad as I thought it would be for them. And look at their like centurion like sergeant unit in these. He's just in bright purple, not giving a fuck. Look at him.
Wait, where?
Just like the sergeant units, or maybe
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he's just in bright purple, just like yeah, what? I don't care.
Oh my God. The tough men wear purple.
That's awesome. He just does not care.
Yeah, I don't know if they like forgot or like that's just legit the officer's
What
uniform.
the Dacians were. I mean, the Dacians are not to be messed with. It was Rome's bloodiest
know.
war, so
I know they're like let the enemy know where I am.
yeah, exactly.
Or
Maybe that's
be
the
on
case.
purple.
He just wore bright colours so that the enemy could see him better. So he just shows that he's not fearing anyone. That could actually have been the case.
His troops are like, dang,
Damn,
looking
Dan.
good. Dang, Donald, you're looking good. Oh yeah, all the officers are like that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, your ballista in range yet, or
No, no, not quite. They're
it's
pretty
it's
far
it's
away.
going to be up to you to give them a lot of fire early on, so to try and
Yeah,
reduce their numbers. Because when they finally clash in, because I think at the moment they're moving quite slowly. They're like marching into battle because they're still forming up the rest of their
yeah.
formation. Oh
In
my
their
God, more
shields.
men are still coming into
In the
view.
view. Yeah, really, the biggest issue with this army is probably going to be the skirmishers, like the slingers and whatnot.
Yeah, I didn't want to
If
make it easy for us, if I'm honest. I wanted because I was
I
picking the
want to
enemy
lose,
army,
I
so
don't want to win. Because the last survival I did was, at first it seemed like we were going to lose, but it was a pretty easy victory. But
yeah.
hopefully, yeah,
This is
we'll
a
have a,
bit difficult. I mean, I don't know though because pikes are pretty OP, and we haven't really given them much room apart from that right flank to really rip around us. So it's gonna be up to you to hold that left flank, or I guess left flank. I was looking the other direction. It's like up
yeah.
to you to hold that left flank, and if you need men to support you, I have a lot of spearmen
Yeah,
in
you know
reserve.
what? You
So
might want to just send two spears,
yeah,
the
yeah,
picked spears, over to that side, just because it would be good. Because I only have swordsmen kind of in reserve. I think
yeah.
spears would
Okay,
be
I'll
better.
spend you some more men.
All right.
Send you some men. If only I could gift you men, that'd be so cool. Like you can in the
Oh
campaign.
yeah.
I'd be just like, okay, you can have these men to command now to support your left flank. Oh my God, look at that army. It's just disgusting. And obviously there's going to be some lag in this, like, there's nothing we can do about that. It's 22,000 men-ish. Yeah, almost 22,000 men fighting in it.
Uh,
It's gonna be somewhat laggy.
these battles are so fun though.
Oh,
They're
indeed.
just they're mindless fun. You want to go ahead and just fast forward until
Yeah,
they
let's
get
do that until they get a bit closer.
yeah. Yeah, I looked at the did you see the general as well? He also has a
Really,
purple
I mean,
uniform.
that's pretty
Yeah.
disgusting that the generals are just coming into view now when we've been fighting for 4 minutes already.
No.
That's brutal. I did make sure I gave them all the armor, like the best units they could have available to themselves. So I did
Yeah,
give them, I
good.
think they had a unit which was, they could only have 5 in an army, so I imagine they're pretty good. So I made sure I maxed them out on them. And I'll try and find them actually. They're in here somewhere. I can't remember what they're called. I doubt they would be called like Dacian swordsmen. Oh yeah, Dacian noblemen. These
They're in
guys.
the back?
Yeah, they're kind of actually like pretty like in the middle actually. Funnily
Okay.
enough. Oh, your ballista in range yet? It must be. Yeah, no, really close. Really close.
It's yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they're getting close. They've got one swordsman unit getting pretty close.
Damn, I think I'm gonna have to dismount my general as well. He's gonna have to get on foot in case he's needed
Yeah.
somewhere. Because they've got
Yeah.
a lot of spears. So.
I would keep him on horseback because you never know like when you can charge and get a rear
Oh,
charge.
no,
But
he's going on.
you know what?
He's,
Screw it. Yeah, yeah. Just he's like, no, I'm getting off this horse.
he's gonna fight and die beside his men.
Like a true
Macedonian.
yeah.
Just like Alexander. Hopefully this is Alexander reborn.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so they are firing.
Oh, nice. Give them hell.
I guess we'll do normal speed here. I might hold my fire because they're kind of shooting at one
Yeah, one smaller unit.
small. Yeah, honestly, oh, wow. Look at the lag.
Oh, that's brutal. Is you get to see some slow-mo of your artillery shots missing? Are any of them going to hit? No,
They're
none
not
of
even
them.
close. They're not
Swing
even
and a miss.
close. All right, I guess, well,
I mean, yeah, I
There
guess
we go,
hold
it's
fire
getting
until.
better.
I mean, I guess hold fire until they're a bit closer, and then
Yeah.
open up on them again. Just zoom out of the map and just watch their army just descend upon us. That looks so amazing as well with us on the hill. Like just go to like the center of the two armies right now and just go off to the side and just look at our army like on the hill
oh yeah, that is epic.
and their army marching. So should we cut this out until they're a bit closer until we're doing something and then kind of bring it
Yeah,
back
yeah.
when they're onto our pikes getting ready to charge? I think will
Yeah,
be
I
good.
think that makes sense. Okay, guys, so we are back, and we decided to cut out a good part of them just marching because they were so far away. But finally, they are in range, ready to charge. It looks like he's got his spear wall going in first, which it's a good idea.
Yeah, trying to counter our pikes with their smaller pikes, but I mean they're not that much smaller, to be honest. And I guess it's not about the size; it's what you do with it
Yeah, exactly.
that matters. So, I mean, let's hope our line can hold. I mean, I have so many men just pouring in. It's going to be an endless charge. 'Cause look at that.
I know they've got a whole nother second wave back here.
Uh-huh.
And they are leaning over to this flank. I'm gonna go ahead and move out some of my cav, maybe get some good charges in.
Yeah, I might tell my archers to get ready to shoot.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna let loose some arrows
Yeah,
and my
indeed.
ballista. I
Because
think
yeah,
I'm gonna,
because at the moment they're not really in the best like formation as it were. They've got like a lot of crooked formations, but they'll start filling in with just the sheer amount of men they have.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
these
exactly.
gaps and stuff will completely fill in. We've got a lot of archer fire going overhead though.
Oh, that is awesome.
And it's not going to be long until the rest of this, because this right flank is not even, oh my god, look how long the right flank goes for. Their right flank, or our right flank, sorry, like on opposite
Oh
there,
yeah,
to their left
the
flank.
amount of troops.
Yeah, just, it hasn't even like started curving in yet. That's how many there are. That is actually disgusting.
Here we
And
go.
look at the map as well. Just press tab and just, oh, it's disgusting.
Oh, there we go. Cav's getting aggressive.
Damn nice. Trying to do a bit of
Trying to
damage.
protect that flank, yeah.
I've thrown out all my spears as well onto some of these Dacian swords. Good, you actually managed to almost rout them, I guess. Obviously being
Yeah,
horsemen
Cav
and their
seem to be
swordsmen.
really deadly in this game.
Yeah. I mean, you're up against swordsmen as well, so there's no real way for them to try and brace against you.
That's
So,
true.
oh, I love the Dacian swordsman weapons. That's really cool.
Oh yeah,
They're like curved.
the curved blades there.
Okay, they're completely onto our pikes now.
Oh my god, they are so pushing on this flank. What in the world?
This is
I need to get more
amazing.
cav.
I love battles like this. It's just so cool. Just going down the battle line. They've got their missiles coming in now and volleying into your silver pikes, making them not so silver anymore. Very like crimson red.
They're
with blood.
white. White shields.
Oh, white shields. My mistake.
Yeah, come on now.
Some of the Royal Guard as well are starting to get up against it with their lovely capes.
I love, oh my god, seeing the point of view of the archers and seeing like almost like a river, an ocean of troops coming towards
It's
you.
just endless, isn't it?
God.
Especially
A part
up to
of-
this right flank.
Yeah. A part of me wishes that like this was the standard for Total War.
Yeah.
And that it was a little bit more optimized, but it would be insane to try to control all these troops.
Yeah. I mean, maybe one day it'll be more like this, and
Yeah.
they'll have like, instead of like commanding individual units, you could command like divisions of like them. So like one unit that you would command nowadays would be 3 spread out like in a line units or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And you could do it like that. So when you click on one of the 3 units, it just selects them all, and like they just have a bit of like a tiny gap between them. Because in Total War you kind of find out that, you know, well, you kind of see that a lot of units are like touching each other, and in battle there were gaps in the battle line, you know.
Right, right. Because I was
So-
playing that mod we were playing.
The revolutionary one,
yeah.
yeah, which did a really good job at showing that.
Yeah. I mean, especially in that time period, they had gaps
Oh yeah, for
in
sure.
between lines. But our pikes are doing an excellent job destroying his forces, but they're really you know what? I think I need to activate my ballista and fire at that blob that's attacking that corner there.
Oh god, yeah, look at that. Man, they're still sending more men. Do you want me to commit some more spearmen to come help you?
I got some swordsmen going that way, but
Okay, cool.
my poor horses are getting cornered.
Just fight with, oh my god, they actually are the AI. There's nowhere for them to go. I think you should dismount them and let them fight honorably, because there's a lot of spears
Yeah.
there as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for one more charge.
Into the ranks, yeah. The spears are closing in on you. God, the AI has trapped you there. Do you want me to commit some spearmen to help you?
Yeah, you can flank around. I'm gonna do that
Okay.
with my swords.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go leave no man behind. We will protect you.
Like, sir, the cav is cornered.
We will bring back your bodies.
The balance of power is, well, it's
I mean-
still way in favor of them. Oh, here comes the artillery, though. Yes.
Do we get some huge hits? Oh, yes, 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 yes. I see exactly where you're shooting. Burn them all.
Ooh.
Oh, cheers. cheers.
Oh, no.
Cheers for killing my member. To be fair, I did literally just say burn them all, so you did
Yeah.
technically burn them all. It's just
That's
my
all
men
of them.
included.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna dismount once I get up on this hill.
Oh, look at that engagement. That is just crazy. Hold
Yeah.
this goddamn line. It's just up for the pikes, just to hopefully the pikes can just do what they're meant to do and just not give an inch.
Come on. They dismount? Yes. Alright, my troops have dismounted.
A lot of their skirmishers are now in range, which is starting to hurt me a little bit. But you have a lot of your missiles again hitting me in the back.
Oh no!
Oh, that
I need to
entire
go for it.
volley just hit me pretty much there.
Yeah, I need to go for a back.
I love in some pike battles as well, but the initial charge is just brutal. Obviously the pikes hold it, but as the battle like kind of slows up a bit and the pikes like lose their initial shock value, a lot of the barbarians like make their way through the gaps in the pikes and actually get onto them, and they have to kind of drop their pikes and whip out their swords.
Well, it's easy to see where the officer is.
Yeah. God, how are we doing? Are the horses being saved yet? We sent some men to help.
They all dismounted.
I mean, if you can get them out, that gap which we've created back there, just fall them back to the line, and maybe I can fall back with my spears as well. And it wouldn't have been such a loss. We'll get you out there and get you home. It's like some Black Hawk Down stuff right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna commit some more spearmen over just to kind of help fill up the gap.
Yeah, they're breaking near the horses.
I mean, that's all we can hope for, right? Is just to rout this huge force. Because I mean, if you just saw what like 10,000 of your brothers die in front of you, you know, and the Macedonian devils just holding the line, then
yeah, it's pretty demoralizing.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like to stick around if I've just seen that many of my men die. So if we look at the KDA right now, we've managed to kill 3,000 of them. They've managed to kill 300 of us. So
what?
I mean, that's pretty good.
Wow.
And I think a lot of our casualties have just been you shooting me in the back. So.
Probably, yeah. Wow, I can't believe they only killed 300.
Yeah, well, you think it's so hard to charge onto these pikes. Like in a proper battle, you'd never charge pikes head on. Yeah, because you're just not going to win. The way Rome did it was they held them in place, and like in some battles they would flank with like half a cohort or something to, you know, to win the battle. Because once you got behind the pikes, they're useless. They're in a tightly packed formation with a however long pike. It's not going to go good, but we've managed to rout loads of them on this left flank.
Yeah, we saved the horses.
Now we just need to fill in. Oh my god, one of your units there has been completely surrounded. A unit of your settlers.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to send over some reinforcements. Put down some suppressing fire on those troops.
But I mean, it's looking good for us. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit too cocky.
As long as they don't break through the pikes, we should be all right.
Our morale seems kind of happy. Our archer fire is going good. I mean, obviously these Dacians are having to come onto pikes. They've got archer fire coming in. They've got artillery coming in.
Artillery fire, yeah.
They don't really. Obviously, it's an AI as well, so they're not really protecting their flanks as well as, like, say, an actual player would.
Yeah, they're not exactly smart. Yeah, my white shields are doing an excellent job here.
Nice, because I'm definitely taking casualties for sure. Like, some of my pikemen have lost, you know, maybe like 40, 50 men. So, and I can see one of your white shields as well is down to 139 men. So he's definitely lost a few.
I mean, originally they started with 192, which is kind of insane.
Yes, that is pretty crazy. Well, damn, you might have to send a unit of your cavalry back. They've got a unit of spears behind us on that left flank.
Yep.
Maybe send them back to go fight. Oh, again, though, I really want to make it to that unit of swords, though, them settlers.
That are surrounded, yeah. They're doing all right, though.
Trying my best to get there.
They're encouraged by nearby units. That's good.
The bright pink, like, is just so funny.
I know, it's so goofy. It's like, all right, guys, I'm looking good today.
Everyone else is super serious in their armor, like tanned and stuff, and he's just like, you know what I'm gonna wear?
Pink, purple, a purplish pink. Just trolling everyone.
Wow, look at the red capes right now. A lot of them have broken past the pike line, and they're fighting in combat deep behind, like, where the soldiers
look
are.
At that. They're like moving. They drop their pikes. They're like, screw it.
Pillow back in formation. Get some Rome on the go.
Yeah.
But these dudes know how to handle themselves. I do getting sliced in the chest.
A lot of breaking where your red capes are. Your pikes.
That's good. Still a lot more.
Corner's still going strong.
Yeah, I mean they've got a lot of soldiers there, and I think that might be my breaking point. because they're kind of not in the optimal formation to kind of deal with that. So maybe I will commit a few more men. And obviously you've been shooting them in the back as well, which hasn't helped them. But, you know,
No.
casualties of war, after all.
Yeah.
Support some more men there. Yeah,
I gotta kill at least some of your troops.
You know, we're against each other so much, so it just feels normal, right?
Yeah.
To fight each other.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's like a little gap that they've kind of pushed through a bit here, in between my white capes and my red capes.
Yeah, if they break through that, that's gonna be a big issue.
I mean, I have men supporting, ready to fill it if it
Oh,
does
that's right.
happen.
You got some spears. Jeez. I see like a lone pikeman holding that gap.
Nice.
You see that?
Yeah, I do as well. He's just like, get back!
Back! I'll take you on.
Oh, I mean, I'm so excited for the actual campaign of this game as well when it comes out, because they have a release date now. The mod is coming out with the campaign on the 30th of September now, so only like a month and a half away until they kind of put it all together and just, you know, just release it to the world so you guys can play with us and against us. And I'm so excited because I just love the ancient world.
Yeah, it's something special about it. It's I don't know what it is, but it's almost like fantasy.
Yeah,
It
it's like
just looks so unique and
amazing. Yeah, especially in Attila as well, because Attila might not be the best optimized game, but the look of it, the mechanics of it, just really do suit it. It's just a more well-oiled Rome Total War basically. They had an extra year or so, or however long they did to work on it, work on the engine, make it better. So now that the modders have spent, what, 2 years I think they've been working on this mod, kind of doing all the amazing textures, mechanics and stuff. Because I was talking to some of the modders and they were telling me how there's going to be like some just special flavor events in the game, but if you lose a Roman eagle, there's a chance that the Senate's going to call you up on it and be like, go take it back, or I'll execute you or something. Like,
that's
just stuff
awesome.
like that is just, you know, just real that bit to like detail, and the like role play part of it just makes it feel a lot more immersive, like you're actually commanding this empire, you know, and that losing stuff like that matters.
yeah, because if you're playing a battle, you gotta like, where's the eagle?
Yeah, exactly. You want to be holding it high. So you don't just give them away to enemies. You want to get your empire insulted. And if you guys have played any of Roma Surrectum 2 for Rome 1, it feels very much like that type of game, which is, you know, a really good thing. And you know, the modders were saying that's kind of the type of vibe they were going for, which is always good, because I poured so many hours into that game as a kid, so many hours. And there's also population in the campaign as well. So you actually do have a finite amount of men in the campaign. You can't just spam out unlimited stacks. You know, eventually you will run out of soldiers to fight in your wars.
That's awesome. And of course, there's the family tree.
Yeah, it's
And
just,
Attila.
just so much exciting stuff. By the looks of it, on the left flank, I mean, it's broken up a bit. You've managed to kind of push forward a bit, and you're starting to try and outflank them.
Yeah, I'm able to move my pikes here. He's got some troops returning to the fight. Looks like they broke and they came back.
Yeah, which you want to be careful with your pikes here. You don't want your pikes to be charged in the flank.
Oh god, yeah. I'm trying to get my general because he's still on horseback.
I mean, my general hasn't even gone in yet. He's just been watching the battle from afar. Maybe he'll go in and plug that gap over there, and charge in. Nice. I mean, I want to see how many kills some of my pikemen have got. 187. So not really killed too much. I think we've mainly like shocked the enemy forces, to be honest, with your flaming boulders and the archer fire.
Yeah,
that's really
like
caused the enemy to rout.
Because like, go ahead.
I'm saying some of my men have got 200 kills, and my archers have done a good job.
Yeah, I think the archers are going to get the most kills in this kind of situation.
Yeah, and I feel like in this mod, with combat being so different, the AI just doesn't really know too much how to use it as effectively as like an actual player.
Right. Yeah.
And again, like they're obviously working on stuff like this, tweaking it a lot of the time. You know, it's still a long time, or like a month and a half till the game's out. So, you know, and we're playing on quite an oldish build, so the game's obviously come a long way since then. Not that this morale's bad or anything. You know, there's very valid reasons why they've all routed. Oh my god, more of your pikemen getting smashed. I mean, hopefully they can turn.
They can hold. Yeah, my general's just charging in the back, so they are breaking. So I'm gonna have a lot of reserves gonna come over and help you out.
Good, that's exactly what we need to win this battle. Balance of power is starting to shift in our favour. We've actually almost evened up the numbers. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, they've
Wow.
killed like not even 1,000 of us.
Pikes are crazy OP. Maybe next time we can do another battle like this and we'll just have like hoplites. Maybe we can play as like Athens or someone like that
Oh
and
yeah,
have like hoplites instead of pikes, because obviously pikes are just always really strong. You never charge pikes from the front. It's just not what you do. So
yeah.
maybe we can actually have like hoplites and stuff like that, which actually should put up like a harder fight.
Yeah, yeah. I think going with like maybe like an Iberian faction, like a really crappy faction, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could definitely do that. Like maybe do like someone like, as I was saying, like hoplites up against like a really good faction like Carthage or Rome. Or maybe we
Yeah.
can play as an Iberian faction and come up against like Carthage or someone like that. Could work. Because yeah, pikes seem really, really strong. But it's so hard to like to balance them, because obviously I want to keep to realism and stuff like that, but you know, you
Yeah.
never charge. You never, so obviously what's going to happen when
Yeah,
you
the
charge
AI just doesn't know how to approach pikes, so.
But it's still been such an epic looking battle.
Oh yeah, I love these. I mean, even though this one, yeah, just even though it didn't end very close, it was so epic to see them clash in
Yeah,
there.
because it's not every day you get to see 20,000 men fighting each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, and we're still kind of like messing around with this kind of like scenario kind of gameplay. So I'm sure the next one, if we do another one, will certainly make it almost like impossible for us to win.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I've only put like, this is maybe my 4th battle into this mod. Maybe one more and one less than that. So you know, we're still very much learning kind of how to balance this game out.
Yeah.
How to kind of make it impossible for us to win and stuff like that. But don't worry, the next one we might even give them more men and see how many men we can actually give them. We can even play as like a weaker faction. Maybe be a good idea for like to give like we'll play as the barbarians and we'll give them like the Roman legions or something,
Yeah,
and
because
see
the
how
AI just to counter the.
yeah, like a handicap for ourselves, and
Yeah.
we'll give them like 20, maybe even more men, maybe, because this is only 2 enemy armies, by the way. That's it. So there's still another 2 slots we could give the AI
Oh God, that's
armies.
gross.
So
I
we
don't
could
think
actually
we can handle that.
I mean, I'd like to see it. If you would like to see it, make sure to hit that like button and comment down below letting us know, because we could give the enemy like 30,000 men. That's actually insane. That's actually disgusting. I don't know if the game would work, but we could see.
It's worth a shot.
We'd see how bad, because the lag has actually cleaned up a lot, as obviously we're killing them. So
Yeah, they're breaking.
I mean, yeah,
Pikes.
as more of them run and get off the field, it's
Pikes
looking pretty
OP.
good. And again, we did have a pretty big hill advantage. Not that we used it because we have pikes kind of at the bottom layer, but still, you know, we could actually find a flat field and kind of create a box or something.
That was cool. We could even do like an ambush map. We
Oh
have
yeah,
to like form
that'd be
really
so
quickly.
Cool. That'd be really cool.
And then like attack
Maybe we
from
could do that with
trees.
Rome. We do an ambush battle where we play as Rome, but like give them literally like a ridiculous amount, and we have like 10 units each or something.
Yeah, and we gotta like form a box and
Oh,
just.
that would be so cool. Yeah, that'd be amazing. You're
Like
hitting my, you're still hitting
Am I
my
hit-
general. You burned so many of my general's men. Like he ran off to kind of lead the men to
Good.
victory, and you're just murdering him right now. Cool, soldiers, you've done a good job. Get off that pike wall and just charge in. Whip out your swords. Charge at the enemy.
Maybe the officers in the other army, since they're wearing purple, they're trying to mock your general.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we have the same generals, so
Oh, well, our generals.
yeah. Maybe that's the case. The Dacians just do not like the Macedonians, and they're just taking the piss. But there we go. That's pretty much everything. They have some men fighting my general. They
Yeah,
might
see, I'm
see
trying
if
to
you
kill
can
your
kill my
general.
general before. Actually
Yeah.
go into insert mode and actually try and snipe him. Oh my god, that was a direct hit right through my line. You just it was so...
Alright, let me see. Let me see.
Oh my god, that is just brutal.
This is my shot coming in.
Good
No,
luck.
just
No.
missed. If anything,
Oh.
that would have helped you. Come on.
Here we go. I think I can tell what one's your shot.
Nope.
I mean, some of them did. That one, oh no, actually, starting to help me now. Maybe you should control them
know.
more often.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The pike.
Yeah,
oh,
no, I
that
don't-
one hit.
yeah.
That one definitely hit.
Didn't hit your general.
Nice. Well, it looks like we managed to hold the line,
Oh.
only losing like no men, like
We
at
didn't-
all.
yeah,
we lost
we-
1,000, not even 1,000 men, and we killed
Oh yeah,
Oh,
so I think pikes are a little OP for these kind of scenarios, but it's still really fun to see that army show up and
and
hopefully,
indeed, and it's given us a lot of good ideas for next time if you guys want to see that. So
yeah.
a heroic victory indeed.
Yeah,
We,
yeah, be sure just give us some feedback. I would love to do this with more YouTubers as well, maybe
oh
doing like a
yeah,
3. Yeah.
for sure. Like have like 3 or 4 of us, and kind of every have like the same amount of units. Like so have like just like 6 or 7 units each, and
Yeah, yeah. We
everyone
have to
control
like
like center and left flank, right flank, and stuff. That would be cool.
yeah, I love these kind of battles. But yeah, so hopefully you guys you didn't mind about the outcome, but yeah.
Do you want to
We
jump
sh
onto the final screen to see how many
Oh
kills
yeah.
stuff got? Um,
Oh, it's like impossible to
yeah,
read.
that's really difficult to read. Really, really difficult. I can see some of my units got 200 kills. So not actually that many kills. I guess we mainly got the morale damage.
Yeah.
Really. And
We're-
again, can't really see yours either.
Yeah, my calf did pretty well, I think,
Yeah.
but yeah.
There we go. Let's see. Yeah, your Cav getting 249 kills. That's pretty good. I can't really see this the white shield. Sorry, if it just blends directly in. All right, cool.
All right, yeah, that was a lot of fun. We'll be sure to try this out again. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more challenging, but I do appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.